Our next break is a 2025 Gold Rush Autographed Baseball Edition, Series 1, 8 box case, random 4 player break, number 1. Jump over here. We're going to randomize the spots 5 times. Then the checklist 5 times. Pair the 2 lists up so that every spot gets 4 players from the list. And customers will receive any balls from their players. And there are 20 names. And 5. Timothy at the top, Kent on the bottom. There are the 80 names. Four, and 5. So we'll take our top 20. That'll be everybody's first. And we'll take 21 to 40 for everybody's second. And then 41 to 60 for everybody's third. And 61 to 80 for everybody's last player. All right, we have Tim with Alkaline, Kurt Schilling, Ron Say, and Nico Horner. Charles with Tim Anderson, Christian Yelich, Steve Garvey, and Don Larson. William, Cade Horton, Noah Syndergaard, Hank Aaron, and Elias Diaz. Leonard with Juan Marichal, Joe DiMaggio, Aaron Judge, and Miguel Cabrera. That's a really nice list. Jacob with Mariano Rivera, Randy Johnson, Brendan Rodgers, and Michael Bush. Sam with Andre Dawson, Mike Trout, Hideki Matsui, and Gary Sheffield. Evan with Don Mattingly, Kyle Tucker, Kyle Hurt, and Noah Schultz. Jeffrey with Paul Skeens, John Smoltz, Cole Hamels, and Carlos Martinez. I'm not even sure who Kyle Hurt is. That name threw me off. I don't know if that's a prospect or if that's like an actor or something. Steven with Walker Jenkins, Barry Larkin, Colson Montgomery, and Sandy Koufax. Jacob, Nolan Ryan, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jared Kelnick, and Carlos Correa. Sam with Ken Griffey. That's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Walker Bueller, James Wood, and Chipper Jones. Whenever I downloaded the list, it cut off like the junior on everybody. So I had to go through and add it. It just said Ellie Dela, so I had to add Cruz in at the end of that too. It like cut the last part of everybody's name. So that's why Junior was missing there. Charles with Adley Rushman, Juan Soto, Tom Brady, and Willie McCovey. Evan with Brian Reynolds, Luis Robert, Fernando Tatis Jr. Doesn't have the junior. And Jose Ramirez. I don't know why I did that. Robert with Sammy Sosa, Gleyber Torres, Manny Ramirez, and O'Neill Cruz. Stephen Wade Boggs, Frank Thomas, Ryan Howard, and Pete Rose. Corey with Dylan Carlson, Duke Snyder, Ryan Sandberg, and Yordan Alvarez. Robert Ishiro, Vlad Jr., Eric Hosmer, and Deion Sanders. Jeremy with Joe Morgan, Julio Rodriguez, Nolan Arenado, and Tony La Russa. Jacob with Daniel Hudson, Ellie De La Cruz, Eloy Jimenez, and Mickey Mantle. And Kent with Robin Yount, Mookie Betts, Patrick Wisdom, and Jackson Merrill. It's a really good checklist. I just don't know who Kyle Hurt is. I'm wondering if it like didn't take all of the person's name or if I just don't know who that is. All right, box number 1. I'm working on it. So there is a card show and an autograph show this weekend in Pittsburgh, and I am going to go. I'm just gonna go pay to meet some of the guys, and then I will ask them about coming on. So worst they can do is say no. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get some more. The signature here is Curt Schilling. Curt Schilling. I figured I'm going anyways. So why not, right? We've got Timothy getting the Curt Schilling. They always do like social media interviews and stuff at those, where like the people that go up to meet them do like 30-second clips or whatever. So who knows? Maybe somebody will say, yeah, sure, and we can get some more like that in there. This one is Nico Horner. I thought that's who that might be. Nico Horner, and that's the same spot going to Timothy. So 2 of the 4. Nico Horner and Curt Schilling. This one is Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's got the Ronald Acuna Jr. certification as well as a JSA. And Ronald Acuna Jr. Did I see he hit a home run in his first at bat in the rehab, or in his first rehab game, something like that? Jacob gets the Ronald Acuna Jr. I think that one is Brian Reynolds. Yeah. Brian Reynolds going to Evan. We've got some inscriptions here. 1981 World Series MVP. JSA certified. And that is Ron Say. Ron Say. With a 1981 World Series inscription. Wow. Timothy, just taking a look back here. So this top spot, Curt Schilling, Nico Horner, and now Ron Say. So Timothy's just missing Al Kaline to have a perfect break. He's hit 3 with that spot. This is going to be a 2016 World Series. So that's going to be a Cub. That's going to be Sammy Sosa. Sammy Sosa on a 2016 World Series ball. I do not remember who had Sosa in this one. Oh, there it is. Goes to Robert. Ooh. I'm going to stab myself in the hand. That wouldn't have been good. That one is Frank Thomas. No need to look around there. That's an easy one. Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas goes to... There he is. Goes to Stephen R. Stephen R. Now that's a good name and a good last initial. And our final hit is not going to be Al Kaline. I have seen the signature, but I can't for the life of me think of who it is. Michael Bush. Michael Bush. And that one goes to Jacob. Well, Jacob hit 2, but they were in different spots. All right, so for a quick recap here, back over here. Timothy hit with Kurt Schilling, Ron Say, and Nico Horner. Then Jacob hit with the Michael Bush. Coming back down, Jacob hit again with the Ronald Acuna Jr. Evan hit with the Brian Reynolds. Robert hit with Sammy Sosa. And Steven hit with the Frank Thomas. All right, that'll do it. Thanks again, everybody.